Cancer, welcome to this tarot reading where we're going to look into the life lesson you are navigating currently and how that's playing out in your life. So I'm going to jump straight in, Cancer. I have just the Major Arcana cards here because did you know that the Major Arcana is structured in terms of the life lessons? It's the Fool's journey from naivety to enlightenment in the sequence of the 22 Major Arcana cards. So in each lifetime, you will navigate through each one of these lessons. You will be given a shot to complete them. Now, if we don't say graduate or pass a life lesson, that is why we get the repeated cycles, the situations where the relationships seem to look the same, or we are confronted with the same challenge over and over, because we need to learn the lesson. And generally when we do, we don't experience that situation or that flavor again. So let's take a look and see what life lesson you are working with, Cancer. I have got the Hanged Man. Wow, okay, well, this is an energy of feeling stuck or stagnating in situations, or feeling like your hands are tied. Now, this is for a reason. Generally, it's because we are resisting the release. We are resisting the letting go. The next energy on from this is the Death energy, where we release or end situations that are no longer providing the growth, that are no longer in alignment or serving us in some way. So I'm asking you, are there situations here where you might be resisting that change? Really, it's because, you know that there will be that hurt, there will be that grieving process. But, the grieving process is the gateway to liberation. Once we move into that place of acceptance, then generally it becomes a lot easier. So the Hanged Man is all about getting the clarity and reaching that place of acceptance that sometimes we need to release people, places, things in order to free ourselves, in order to liberate, in order to get to the next level in life. So that is the life lesson that you are working with. So maybe just reflect now for a moment on a situation that you might be you might be staying in, that really is keeping you maybe playing smaller than you are, or feeling constricted or feeling stuck, but there is a resistance to let go. Let's grab a Divine Abundance Oracle to grab some more information about your situation here. Karma, okay. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in a current life. Now, you might be holding on to a karmic situation here. Now, that can be a place, that can be a person, that can be a line of work. Generally, with karmic situations or people, we will feel so magnetically drawn towards them. It can be like the ultimate chemistry or attraction in a relationship, or something feeling so right. But once we're in that situation, it becomes a really tumultuous roller coaster. It can be quite toxic. Generally, we come together in karmic situations to resolve the karma, to learn the lesson, so that we can then, go onto, our true path, so that we can release. So I feel that maybe you are staying in a karmic loop here with someone or in a situation because there's an element of it feeling right, but that could be a bit of a trauma bonding situation here. Really, it's about the Hanged Man it needs to go through that grief process, okay? It can be, first of all, there's a bit of a denial that we need to move on. There can be the depression, sadness, but eventually, we reach a place of forgiveness and acceptance, and that is the point where we can really prepare for the release. So let's take a little bit more of a look here, Cancer, into the situation for you, using the Star Child Tarot for you. I've got the Star in the situation, and this is the real card here of your divine wish fulfillment. So when this card comes up in this type of reading, it's an indication that Spirit's trying to move you, redirect you back onto the life path that you signed up to achieve as your best life path through this lifetime in order to, you know, evolve, okay? So it's really connected with purpose and destiny, but it feels like there is a release of something here in order to be guided onto that path. It is a card of real vulnerability. It is a card of the rebirth. It is a card of the healing, and it is a card of new stars aligning for you. Okay. Let's see what your block is. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay. There could even be somebody here that, you know, is playing the mind games or the gaslighting, telling you what you want to hear in order to keep you in this situation. So, you know, whether this is in a work situation or a relationship, somebody may have an agenda. It might be better for them to have you hanging here over to the side than to, you know, see you go. So I think it's very important to look at the agendas of others in your environment and what they may be getting out of this situation and how they might be playing in to you staying in this situation. And that's because, you know, if it is karmic, then they won't want to release either. But really, the biggest lesson here is to acknowledge that you've come together, you've worked through that karma, and now it is time to let go. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can also talk about deceptions or betrayals. So if you have been experiencing a pattern of deception and betrayal, you know, repeatedly, this is your indication that through releasing yourself from this situation, it's almost like you will break the spell of attracting that energy in. Yeah, the advice is temperance, and this is the energy that comes after the death card. So the one piece is missing here. So what we may not be wanting to look at is the ending and accepting that there isn't any productive growth in this situation. It's really just not serving you. Temperance, again, is this real guardian angel or divine guidance energy. So if you're really feeling strongly, intuitively that you should be moving on from this situation, but you're feeling stuck, and it could be because, you know, somebody here with that Seven of Swords is, you know, gaslighting you or telling you you can't leave or putting a guilt trip on you, you know, that really is all, that's them, that's their stuff. You are absolutely entitled to do what you want in this situation. This is also an energy of healing and coming back into balance. And it's telling me that should you release from this situation, you will become stronger than ever. You will become, you know, so stable and so in balance here as well. So yeah, you might need to have some patience here, and there might be some stars that need to align, but you need to start working with that energy. Okay, Cancer, we've got the King of Pentacles here. So there could be, you know, a King of Pentacles, an earth sign energy. It's often Taurus for me that is involved in this situation. But the King of Pentacles, again, is around commitment and loyalty. And I think that you're staying in this situation because you signed the marriage contract, the employment contract, the mortgage contract, whatever it is for you, and you stick with what you commit to, Cancer. But I think you need to ask yourself where that might be keeping you stuck now. And remember that things change, energy changes, you have changed, you have grown, and sometimes it's time to move on and choose new circumstances in alignment with that. So that's what we have here. I feel like we've got a reevaluation of a commitment. There may also be money involved with the King of Pentacles here, and you know, money or authority, somebody who's in control, and that's the reason why we have this perception of being stuck. Yet Two of Cups, I think it involves another person or a partnership. For many of you, this will be in your romantic partnerships, okay? The Two of Cups coming through is confirming that it is somewhat of a soul contract or a karmic contract, meaning yes, you were meant to come together in this lifetime, but there's also a really big learning in knowing when it is time to release before it becomes unproductive, before it becomes toxic, before it keeps you stuck in the cycle and you really can't move on to your next period of growth. So that's what I have for you. I hope you found this useful, Cancer. Comment below and let me know how this resonated for you. I would love to hear. And if you would like a personal reading or healing, first link down below will jump you across to my website to check those out. You might want to join me on Instagram for daily mini readings as well, and I do pull cards for followers from time to time also, so you'll need to be over there for when I give the shout out that is about to happen. Wishing you all the best with this life lesson as you graduate it, and sending you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.